Tombstone, Arizona Territory, June 18, 1885.
I don't want any trouble. So just sit easy. You won't get hurt.
If this is a holdup, you're in for a big disappointment.
A few minutes of your time. That's all I want.
Considering the circumstances, I guess I'm in no position to refuse. Maybe you better sit down.
All the best people are wearing them these days. It's the latest fashion at the Yuma prison.
Vince Harper.
Changed some. Not for the better. Lost a few pounds, 5 years of my life, and a lot of faith in humanity.
Why'd you come to me, Vince?
You've got to help me. I didn't kill Frank Carney.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
The morning of June 19, 1885.
Sheriff Hollister?
That's right.
I'm Dan Kirby, captain of the prison guard at Yuma.
Oh, good to meet you, Kirby. You kind of strayed off your stamping ground, haven't you?
If you're saying I'd rather be home eating breakfast, you're right. Ed and me's been in the saddle for 10 hours.
Well, I don't guess this is a social call, then.
We're hunting one of your former citizens, Vince Harper.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
Murdered a man named Frank Carney about 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah, I remember. That was just before I got here. He got a life sentence, didn't he?
The jailbird got tired of being locked up. Broke out 4 days ago.
And you think he might be in this area?
Tracked him to Tucson. He was headed this way.
Well, maybe there's some truth in that old story about a killer always returning to the scene of his crime.
I don't know about that, but I'll catch up with him. You can bet on it.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
I ain't lost a man so far. Some run fast, some run slow, but I always catch up with them. One way or another, they all go back to Yuma.
What's that supposed to mean?
The prison gives me $50 for every prisoner I bring back alive. If they resist and I have to kill them, I get an extra 50 for my trouble. You'd be surprised how many men would rather resist than go back to a nice, safe cell.
Well, from what I've heard of your little jail, I can't blame them.
They've broken the law, and that means they've got to pay for it.
I'll keep an eye out for Harper.
Telegraph me. I'll be checking the border area around Naco.
Be glad to.
Appreciate your cooperation, Sheriff. Let's get moving, Ed.
Morning, Harris.
Oh, Clay.
Kind of early in the day for you to have your nose stuck in such a big book, isn't it?
These are the court records of the Vince Harper trial.
Yeah, I know. I was just over to the courthouse looking for them. Seth Adams told me you'd borrowed them.
Yeah, well, I wanted to brush up on the case a little. His escape is news.
How'd you hear about that so fast?
Well, I've got my sources, too. I never did believe Harper was guilty. The more I study these court records, the more I'm sure of it.
Well, the judge and jury disagreed with you.
Well, mistakes have been made before. Any particular reason you want to see those, Clay?
Yeah, there's a fellow by the name of Dan Kirby. He's captain of the Yuma Guards here looking for him.
Oh, what happens if you find him?
I'll turn him over to Kirby. Thought these records might help me locate him. Find out who his friends were.
Well, Vince had a lot of friends. He was a well-liked man.
Until he started drinking. That made him belligerent, aggressive.
Oh, that's true.
Got him into a lot of fights.
Well, in my opinion, that still doesn't add up to murder.
I don't know much about the trial. What was the murder all about?
A fight. He and his partner had a fight over the Oriental. Had to be separated.
Yeah, it says here that later on the Dickersons found Harper standing over Carney's body with a gun in his hand.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, now, look, Harris, you know better than I do. You can go back and check the records of any trial and find reason to believe a man's guilty or innocent. But this one, I don't know.
You ever seen the inside of Yuma prison, Clay?
No.
A row of black caves, complete with iron doors and chains. Must be bad enough for a guilty man. But for an innocent one.
Well, I'm willing to give anybody the benefit of the doubt. This time I agree with the verdict.
All the evidence didn't come out at the trial, Clay. There was a missing witness. A dance hall girl named Laura Coleman. She could prove that Harper didn't kill Carney. He couldn't have. She had his gun. Harper gave her his gun.
Where'd you get that information?
I could have gotten it out of there.
Oh, Mr. Clyburn, something I can do for you?
I need a little information. Do you remember a girl named Laura Coleman? Used to work here about 5 years ago.
Nope, can't say that I do. Walton High may be able to help you, though.
Laura Coleman? Sure, I remember her. Pretty girl, as I recall. Left town, several years ago.
Do you know where she went?
No.
Hard telling. A girl like that don't generally leave a forwarding address.
No. I guess not.
Oh, that guard from Yuma was in. Any news yet on the whereabouts of Harper, Mr. Clyburn?
No. Seems to be quite a mystery, doesn't it?
Don't imagine it can happen quick enough for Walton Howie. It was mainly their testimony that convicted him.
A man under oath's got to speak the truth, you know. Howie and me just did what we had to. We found him standing over the body with a gun in his hand.
What I don't understand is why he came back here in the first place.
Hard to say. Seems to me if he was guilty, this would be the last place he'd show up.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just a thought.
Well, Harper don't scare me none. Would me. 5 years in prison can warp a man's thinking. No telling what he has on his mind.
Could be he escaped prison to get revenge. Seems to me the fight started over a poker game. Do you remember who else besides Harper was in the game with Carney the night of the murder?
Oh, let's see. There was Lou Knowlton, Mike Craig, and Howie and Walt. Yeah, Walt was one of the big losers.
I guess it was kind of lucky Vince Harper got caught so quick. Otherwise, you two might have had some tall explaining to do.
You got a big mouth, editor. If you don't keep it closed, I'll earmark you. Just like one of my steers.
Now, you don't want to get into any more trouble.
What do you mean, more trouble?
Give me a bottle of whiskey.
Yes, sir.
Oh, put it in the sack, will you?
Anything you say, Mr. Clyburn.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh, Mr. Clyburn, I appreciate your business.
The night of June 19, 1885.
I was a fool to come back. Should have headed for Mexico.
And remained a fugitive for the rest of your life.
I'll die before I go back to Yuma. I'm not going back.
With that new information you've given me about Laura Coleman, we got something to work on.
I know I gave her the gun. I know it, I know it.
I think you've had enough for tonight, Vince.
Not near enough.
Look, Vince, I'm trying to help you.
It's too late. 5 years too late. I should have thought about Laura at the time of the trial.
Well, if you hadn't been drinking so heavily the night of the murder, you'd have remembered what happened. Seems to me you'd have learned a lesson. Now, that's enough for tonight.
Now, wait a minute, Harris.
You wait a minute.
Nobody tells me.
It's a dangerous thing I'm trying to do for you. You came to me for help, and I think you're innocent. But don't go giving me a bad time.
Sorry. I guess that got me into enough trouble. But I needed it tonight, Harris. After Yuma, I needed it.
In here, quick. I'll be right with you.
Oh, Harris.
Well, hey, glad you dropped by. Come on in.
Thanks. Well, what's the matter? Business so bad that you've taken to drink?
Is there anything in particular you want to see me about, Clay?
Yeah, I wanted to get some more information about that missing witness, Laura. All right, Harris, what's going on?
Well,
Now, stop playing around and tell me the truth.
I have nothing to tell you, Clay.
Well, let's talk about Vince Harper.
All right, what do you want to know?
He hasn't been found yet. I got an idea that somebody is shielding him. No matter what the reason, that's still harboring a criminal.
Clay, we've known each other a long time. Long enough to trust each other.
Yeah, I thought so, too. Looks like I was wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong about Harper. Just this once, as a favor to me, forget what you know.
I'm sorry you asked that.
I'll be personally responsible. Just give me a little time to uncover some facts.
Where is he, Harris?
Clay, he's innocent. I know he is. Give me just 1 day to find out.
You've turned up some new evidence?
Yes, I think I have. And if I can find Laura Coleman, she can prove that Harper didn't kill Connie.
It's kind of late in the day to be pulling witnesses out of the hat, isn't it?
Vince was drunk that night. At the trial, he couldn't remember what happened. But he knows now. He knows he couldn't have killed Carney because he gave Laura Coleman his gun. Give me just a little time to find her.
I'm sorry, Harris. I've got a job to do.
Well, I've got a job to do, too. A newspaper has a duty to fight injustice and stand up for people who have no one else to turn to. Vince will die before he goes back to Yuma prison. Give me 1 day. 1 day to find out what happened to that girl. Where is Dan Kirby?
He's in Naco.
But it'll take 24 hours for you to notify him and for him to get back. Give me those 24 hours, Clay. I'll vouch for Vince. I give you my word.
You better be right, Harris.
During the next 24 hours, I tried desperately to get a line on Laura Coleman. I questioned a number of the townspeople, but nobody knew of her whereabouts. She seemed to have vanished. The night of June 20, 1885. The 24 hours had passed. Come in.
Time's up, Harris. I've got to take him into custody.
Clay, give me just a little more time.
We made a bargain, remember?
Vince? Vince?
All right, where is he?
I don't know. He can't have gone far. I was talking with him just a few
Well, if
minutes
he
ago.
gets away, I'm going to have to bring charges against you.
You don't think I planned this, do you?
Did you?
June 21, 1885. Dan Kirby had returned to Tombstone to pick up his prisoner.
A convicted killer, and you let him walk the streets. What kind of a lawman are you?
You've gone too far, Hollister. People won't stand still for this. You can bet on it.
I'm responsible for that. I needed time to find a missing witness.
I spend a week trailing a killer, and you let him go loose?
I think you spent a week trailing an innocent man.
Innocent? Every cutthroat in prison claims he's innocent.
All right, you're wasting time. Harper couldn't have gone far. Let's go get him.
I've had enough out of you, Hollister. From now on, I'll handle this myself.
Well, what happened to you?
A fella jumped me just outside of town. Took my horse and gun.
What do he look like?
Tall, thin, no hat, and a wild look in his eyes.
That's Harper, all right. Which direction did he head?
South, toward the border.
All right, Harris, you got any more suggestions?
Clay,
I'm in quite a hole, Mr. Editor, and so are you.
Clay, I'm sorry about this, but I still don't think that Vince...
You didn't think he'd run out either.
You better go have a doctor look at that.
Mr. Claiborne?
Yes? Something I can do for you?
I'd say it was the other way around. I'm Mrs. Andrews.
Mrs. Andrews?
Laura Coleman. Is something wrong?
No. It's just not every day I come back to my office and find the answer to a prayer.
I'd hardly say I was that. I read about Vince in the newspaper in Tucson. I just couldn't live with myself any longer, that's all.
Well, that doesn't concern us now.
I let a man go to prison because I was afraid for my own life.
Well, you're here now. That's what counts. Come on inside. Mrs. Andrews, Vince Harper claims that on the night of the murder, he gave you his gun.
That's right. He was drinking and unreasonable. When he left the Oriental, I followed him out and I made him give it to me.
Well, did he come back later and get it?
No.
Miss Andrews, what did happen to the gun?
Walt and Howie Dickerson took it from me. They said they'd give it back to him later.
Well, that's it. Now we've got something to go on. First thing we'll do is see the sheriff and tell him your story. And then we'll pay a little visit to the Dickersons.
Couldn't you do that without me?
Miss Andrews, Vince Harper has spent 5 years of his life in prison for a crime he didn't commit. I can understand your fear, but you should have come forward at the trial.
I was afraid to testify at the trial. The morning after the murder, I received a note with $100 in it. All it said was, "Leave town, or we'll kill you."
Well, nothing's going to happen to you now. But if we don't find Vince Harper, he may be a dead man. 2 guards from Yuma prison are tracking him down right now, and if he resists, they'll kill him. Come with me.
One thing. Why did you finally come back to Tombstone after all this time? Conscience?
That had something to do with it, not all.
Well, I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'm married now. I have a home, a lovely daughter. All the things I never thought I could have. My husband doesn't know about my past. And for 5 years, I've been afraid that someone would recognize me and tell him. Now I want to tell him myself. First, I have to help Vince. He's been in prison because of me.
Lee, have you seen the Dickersons?
An hour ago, they were in the Oriental.
Let's go to the Oriental.
Hello, Walt. Howie. Don't you remember me?
I thought you had more sense than to come back here.
You scared me out of town once. It won't happen again.
That's where you're wrong.
Maybe we ought to take a little walk and talk this out. Don't you think so, Howie?
A fine idea.
Take your hands off the lady, Howie.
This ain't your business, Hollister.
I'm making it my business. You're both under arrest.
For what?
Murder of Frank Carney.
You're loco. Everybody knows Vince Harper killed him.
Everybody but Laura.
Whatever she told you is a lie.
Sure it is. Nobody believe a cheap dance hall girl.
Vince couldn't have done it, and you know it. You had his gun.
Well, I guess there's enough new evidence to reopen the case.
You're not locking me up, Hollister.
That's up to you, Howie.
Take him, Howie.
Hold him, Walt.
Well, there's one Dickerson won't be going to jail. Now, we better find Vince before Kirby does.
I'll take care of things here.
Well, which way now? I don't know, but it better be the right one. That Kirby's trigger happy. He wants that double pay. I hope that's not what I think it is. Come on. Fire. Get out. Stay out of this, Hollister. I don't want to lose him this time.
Harper is innocent. We've got proof.
Now, look, I don't want any more interference. I'm going to take him the way he's asking. Dead.
You can't kill an innocent man. Give me a chance to talk to him.
That might be dangerous, Harris. You might think it's a trap.
Vince knows me and trusts me. He'll believe me.
You'll get a bullet for your trouble.
Harris! Vince! It's me, Harris. I want to talk to you. You won't need that gun anymore, Vince. Give it to me.
I'm not going back, Harris. I'd rather die here than at Yuma.
You don't have to go back, Vince. Laura Coleman showed up. She's identified the real killers.
Don't you come any closer, Harris.
Howie Dickerson is dead. The sheriff has Walt Dickerson in a cell right now.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Have I ever lied to you, Vince? You'll just have to trust me. It's all right, Clay. I convinced him. June 24, 1885. After one of the shortest trials in Tombstone history, Walt Dickerson was on his way to Yuma Prison.
I got a different man, but at least I won't be going back empty-handed.
You got the right man.
Well, I'm not the type to say I told you so, but I did.
All right, Harris.
I'm kind of glad to be leaving Tombstone. You fellas run your town mighty peculiar.
Well, at least one of the Dickersons going back to serve out Vince Harper's term.
Yuma Prison. I wonder if the one on Boot Hill isn't better off.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
The railroad north of Tombstone, Arizona Territory, May 26, 1889.
I thought I'd seen everything.
It's one thing to rob, but why do they have to kill just to kill?
Why do mad dogs bite?
And Clay, how is it a little handful of Apaches can keep getting away from the Army all the time? There's just got to be an answer somewhere.
There is. Geronimo.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
May 29, 1889. News of Geronimo's return across the border from his lair in the Sierra Madres brought bitter memories and grim determination to the people of the territory. Memories of blood and death, and a determination to destroy once and for all the menace of the renegade Apache and his followers.
The 6th Mexican Infantry under Colonel Lorenzo are stationed along the border to check any moves south the hostiles might make. We know Geronimo is somewhere in this area. It means he's cut off from his regular sources of weapons and supplies. Now, what ammunition he had must be running low by now. Probably why he hit the quartermaster's supply train. Fortunately, there was no ammunition aboard.
Meaning that sooner or later he's going to have to take chances he'd ordinarily try to avoid.
We're well aware of that, Hollister. I'd like to get to the point.
All right.
General Crook has evolved a plan. Each town will form a patrol unit under the direction of local authorities. These units will patrol different areas until the hostiles are sighted.
That's a good plan.
Yes. In the event the hostiles are sighted, the patrol unit will send riders to the nearest telegraph dispatch station and inform Fort Huachuca immediately. Then maintain visual contact with the enemy until relieved by the punitive troops.
Well, Lieutenant, if we see the Indians, you can bet they're going to see us. And by the time your punitive troops get into action, Geronimo will be miles away. Just a pair of braves can hold back a small patrol until he's clear.
A rear guard action?
That's right.
You give this ignorant savage a great deal of credit.
Well, maybe you don't give him enough.
Fortunately, the Army is unimpressed by legends of the invincible Apache.
Yeah, I can understand that. The troops that have come up against Geronimo are in no condition to talk about it.
You'll have good reason to thank the Army when we stretch this butcher at the end of a rope.
Look, Lieutenant, I know an awful lot of men that have fought Indians all their lives. They don't underestimate Apaches.
Apaches? At best, not underestimate what's in store for them.
Just one question, Lieutenant. You ever even seen a hostile?
June 2, 1889. Sheriff Hollister and his men had relentlessly scoured the mountains for the wily murderer Geronimo.
Well,
Try down south tomorrow. See it set up.
Good to get those boots off. You know, it's a funny thing. Most people get their backside sore straddling a horse 8 to 10 hours a day. But with me, it's my feet. Never could understand that.
Well, maybe it's because you keep trying to put those size 12 feet of yours in a size 9 boots.
What, Clay? Oh, shucks. Don't your feet ever get sore?
Yeah, I just get saddle sore. You better get some supper. Get to bed. Sun up, remember?
Yeah. Wonder if that Geronimo ever sleeps.
I know. If he does, I'd sure hate to have his dreams.
Dover's Pool Palace on the edge of town. Geronimo. The bold renegade Apache had taken a liking to white man's ways. He showed his contempt for the army and law by playing pool under their very noses. Geronimo held the proprietor captive while awaiting a supply of ammunition from a merchant named Kiley, long suspected of illegal traffic with the Indians.
Geronimo?
You make me miss.
This comb. The only way it would look good on me is with one of those lace shawls. I can't wear it this way.
You have the comb. Is not that enough?
Our friend might bring some shawls with him tonight.
He was told to bring ammunition.
You want me to look pretty, don't you?
There will be shawls. Now, woman, let me play this game in peace.
Geronimo.
How much did you bring?
1,550 rounds of 45-70s and 2,000 rounds of 44-40s. That's better than I thought I could do. It's hard to get prime quality ammunition in such quantities. But I know you want the best for your warriors, and that's what I brought.
Anything less would not be wise. I think you understand that.
I'd never sell you anything but the best. Never.
The agreed amount.
Thank you, Geronimo. A man likes to know his friends appreciate him. The shawls?
Let us consider these womanly things a token of your friendship, friend.
I consider it an honor, Geronimo.
Take these.
Maybe 4-1 he's seeing pink Indians. Geronimo at the Pool Palace.
Well, it won't hurt to check.
Picked up a lot of things from the white man, most of them bad. You ready?
Yeah, I'm all set.
All right, go. Play.
The sheriff. Tell Geronimo the sheriff's coming. Bring box.
All right, come on out of there with your hands up.
The night of June 2, 1889. With one of Geronimo's braves in jail, Clay Hollister sought information.
Sit down. I said sit down. How long have you known Geronimo? Answer me.
You don't have no right to arrest me. It's not against the law to know Geronimo.
It is against the law to provide hostiles with weapons.
I don't do that.
You made contact with Kylie so that Geronimo could get the ammunition. How can you wear that?
I have a right to wear it. It's mine.
I suppose he gave you that, too?
He gave me everything. Does that suit you?
I wonder how many women died so that you could wear the jewelry stripped from their bodies.
You try to scare me. It won't work, Mr. Sheriff.
I think you and Geronimo deserve each other.
Went to Kylie's store, Clay. Afraid it was no use.
Too late?
Yeah. Time we got there, he phoned the coop. The store was wide open and the cash box on the counter was empty.
They won't get far.
Learn anything? Well, let's lock her up.
No, Jimmy. Give her a junk and get her out of here.
You heard what he said. Pick up your stuff.
Geronimo's camp in the mountains outside Tombstone. The Apache killer and the merchant Kylie made an incongruous pair.
I stayed as long as I dared, Geronimo, but when I heard they'd found that ammunition case, I had to work fast. I only managed to save a few dollars. I don't know what's going to happen to me now.
My braves. What of them? Tell me.
One's dead and one's in jail. But what'll happen to me? My business is gone. My good name. It's terrible. You've got to help me, Geronimo. Lend me money so I can start someplace else. Now, Indians believe in helping a friend in trouble, and you know, I've always been a friend of your people. Always a fair deal and the best merchandise.
My people do all for those they know, who are their friends. Seize this carrion.
No, Geronimo, I am your friend.
Friend To you, the Indian is nothing more than a fool. To be cheated, robbed of what little he has.
No, no.
Kill him.
No, no, Geronimo. Geronimo. Oh, no.
You've got one chance to keep your neck out of a noose. Tell us where Geronimo's camp is.
The rope would be a gentle gift of sleep compared to the death I would have as a betrayer of Geronimo.
He's got a real good argument there, Clay.
Where is he? Where's Geronimo? He is everywhere. He is nowhere.
The morning of June 3. 4 miners stumbled into Geronimo's hands.
Drop these things.
One of my braves has been slain. I will kill 2 white men in return. These 2. Another of my warriors is held captive. Unless he is freed, I will slay every white man, woman, and child who falls into my hands. Tell this in Tombstone. Go!
The afternoon of June 3. The people of Tombstone were grim witnesses to Geronimo's brutal reprisal. June 4, 1889. Lieutenant Forsyth and his patrols had made no contact with Geronimo. He came to claim the prisoner.
My instructions are to guard your Indian prisoner until a detachment arrives to take him into military custody. Those orders are direct from the commanding officer.
That brave isn't free. A lot of innocent people are going to get killed. Miners, homesteaders. Must be hundreds of them in the hills around here, and Geronimo will slaughter them as fast as he can find them. I gotta let him go.
You're making a mistake. A bad one. You know I intend to make a full report.
Well, the telegraph office is still open. Help yourself.
I intend to.
Sheriff?
What do you want?
I've come to show you where Geronimo is.
Where is he?
About a 20-minute ride from here. He's been raiding by night. Now he sleeps.
How many men has he got with him?
Usually 3 or 4. He depends on secrecy to protect his hiding place. Secrecy and fear.
All right, now listen to me. You'll find an army officer down at the telegraph office. Tell him exactly what you've told me. I'll meet you there with my deputy and we'll ride out together. Now go on.
Woman, you will die.
The afternoon of June 4, 1889. Dolores led the men to an isolated cabin tucked in a draw of the Mule Mountains a few miles south of Tombstone.
Where are his guards?
It appeared to be a day to remember. The capture of Geronimo.
Let's work around it that way.
Wait a minute. Still think we should have waited for a platoon of troopers.
Lieutenant, I'll take the responsibility if anything goes wrong, but if you want to wait for the troopers... We gotta get him before he knows what hit him. Otherwise, we'll get it from both sides.
Simple enough. We'll pick him off from the window. And we'll get the rest from inside when they come up to see what's happened. A perfect cul-de-sac.
Look, Lieutenant, the job is to get him in. The federal court will take care of him after that. All right, there's only one door, so here's what we'll do. Jimmy?
I'm not one of your deputies.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
You and I'll take the front.
Right.
If Lieutenant Forsyth will be good enough to keep an eye on that window.
Geronimo?
I gave him both barrels, Jimmy. No man can live with a load of lead like that in him.
It's not the first time he's walked away with a hole in him that would kill a horse. Well, maybe next time, Clay.
Maybe. Thing is, how come a killer like him leads a charmed life? He got away, Lieutenant. You almost had your moment of glory. What's your report gonna say?
It wasn't. I made an error in judgment. I shall report it as such.
You know, Clay, her life ain't gonna be worth a chewed plug as long as Geronimo's running loose.
We'll see that you're protected. You have my word.
There's no need for that, Sheriff. I found what really matters once more. It'll be good to return.
To return?
To where I was raised as a child. To the convent of St. Teresa.
Dolores returned to the convent of Santa Teresa. The notorious Geronimo was never actually captured. When he was old and tired, he voluntarily surrendered to General Crook and returned to the comforts of the reservation.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory, June 6, 1882. The West spawned many different types of men, and one of the most dangerous was Whit Purcell.
Well, you're going to be as flashy as an Eastern dude.
A successful newspaper man should dress the part.
Well, the hat's all right, but, Harris, this coat.
What's wrong?
Vulture just rode into town.
Him? You joking? That's about the mildest looking man I've ever seen. He's not even wearing a gun.
Whit Purcell does his killing without one. He's what you might call a killer's agent. He makes his living by arranging for murders.
What do you mean?
Well, let's suppose a man has an enemy. Instead of handling it himself, he sends for Purcell.
And then what?
For $1,000, Purcell agrees to handle it. And then he sends for his partner, Stu Regan. Regan locates his victim, baits him into a fight, and guns him down.
And he and Purcell collect the money and move on. Nice business.
Yeah, and they make a fine combination. Regan's short on brains, but he's fast with a gun. Purcell can't shoot for sour apples, but he thinks quick.
And someone here in Tombstone must be marked for murder. Wonder who? And if he knows it. An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die. Tombstone Territory.
Bartender, set up another round of drinks for the gun.
You figure on being in town long, Mr. Purcell?
Well, that all depends on how much time it takes me to finish my business. Here we go. Oh, afternoon, Sheriff. Would you care to join us in a friendly drink?
I don't feel very friendly. Oh, now, that's no way to talk, Clay. Mr. Purcell's a visitor in our town.
A very temporary visitor. Now finish your drink and get out.
Well, Sheriff, what...
You can drop the act, Purcell. I've seen you operate before, in Dodge City. This is one town that you're not going to get away with murder.
Well, I think that's out of line, Clay.
When you start letting me run your bank, Eli, then I'll let you tell me how to handle my job.
Well, Sheriff, the way you're acting, somebody might think I'm a dangerous character.
Oh? What would you call a killer?
Well, now, that's very strong talk. Why, I don't even carry a weapon. Unless you count, this.
Let me give you some advice, Mr. Purcell. Get on your horse and get out now, while you still can.
I'll get out, Mr. Hollister, when I've finished my business. Not before.
He's right, Clay. There are no keep-out signs posted at the city limits. You can't run a man out of town unless he's done something wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that does make it harder.
Sheriff seems to have gotten out of the wrong side of the bed this morning. Let's drink to his recovery, huh?
Well, I take it you couldn't scare Purcell out of town.
Nope. I didn't figure it'd work, but it was worth a try.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. For the first time since I put on this badge, I feel kind of helpless.
There ought to be some way.
I can't do anything until they make a move. By that time, it'll probably be too late.
If you only knew who they had in mind, you could at least warn him.
Yeah, it's part of the battle. But I gotta find out who hired him.
You've got your problems. And I've got mine. Getting out a newspaper.
Just leave room for an obituary.
In Tombstone, I always do.
Oh, excuse me.
My fault, Mr. Ramsey. You got a heavy load there. Haven't seen you in town lately.
Been busy out the ranch.
Any news I can use the epitaph brought your way?
No. No, nothing going on. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Thanks, I'd appreciate it. Hello, Tom. Thought I'd stop by and see if I could get anything for the epitaph.
Pardon me. You're Harris Clybourne of the Epitaph, aren't you?
That's right.
Well, you're just the man who can help me out. I suppose you've heard about my run-in with the sheriff this morning.
Now, there's been some talk.
Well, that's what I was afraid of. I'd like to call on your good offices, if I may. Bartender, would you give me...
Oh, what's the matter with you, mister? You just spilled it.
Well, I'll give him another drink, will you? I'm awfully sorry.
I just don't understand people like you.
What'd you do that for? I apologized.
You know, for a little man, you got a mighty big mouth. From now on, keep it shut.
Why, you stupid lummox. You want trouble?
I said put a halter on that lip.
Leave him alone.
You keep out of this.
I don't like to see anybody pushed around.
Looks to me like you're trying to make his business yours, mister.
I'm not looking for any trouble. I'm not running from it either.
Oh, now. Forget it, Mr. Clybourne. No reason for you to get mixed up in this.
He started this. Maybe he'd like to finish it.
I sure would.
I'm not armed.
Don't trouble yourself none about that, mister. I carry an extra. Now you have a gun. Use it. Well, go on. Move your hand a little closer to it. I'm not going to draw. Yet. Well, go ahead. I'm waiting.
Harris! There's not going to be any shooting unless you want to take me on.
That fellow started.
I know how it started, Mr. Purcell.
It's my gun.
Well, you ought to be more careful what you do with it.
What do you mean?
Now, you've heard of cases where men were shot with their own guns?
Oh, that wouldn't have happened.
Maybe not.
Thanks.
Oh, you handled that very nicely, Sheriff.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, Mr. Clyburn, I'm sorry that we didn't get a chance to have our talk.
Some other time.
Well, I'll be looking forward to it.
Remind me to stay out of saloons. You act like what I told you's a joke. Now, will you stay away from Purcell?
You act like it was my fault. I was standing there. He came up to talk to me. I figured I'd let him talk.
Now, and a couple of seconds later, that skinny gunhawk showed up. Is that right?
Yeah. It all started over practically nothing.
That's where you're wrong. That whole fight was planned down to the last detail. About 2 seconds more, and you'd have been nothing but an obituary notice in your own newspaper. That fella you had the run-in with? That's Stu Regan.
Stu Regan?
Yeah. We know he's in town to kill somebody. Well, he almost accomplished his purpose.
Me?
Well, he's not going to waste time picking fights with strangers unless he's hired to.
Me? Oh, why?
Well, let's find out. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is sign Fred here to stick as close to you as possible.
You really think I need him, Clay?
Well, after what almost happened in the Oriental, yes. Remember, Harris, $1,000 is a lot of money. For a man like Regan, killing's an easy way to earn it.
Purcell really made me take the bait, didn't he?
Yeah. A little man with a smile on his face and murder in his heart.
There ought to be some way to stop those two. I'm rather personally interested now.
Until an actual attempt is made on your life, there's nothing I can do.
Well, that's just dandy.
At least you know it's you they're out to get. Most of Regan's victims don't even have that privilege.
I don't feel so honored.
Harris, can you think of anybody that might want to kill you?
Newspaper editor makes lots of enemies.
It looks like you made one real good one.
Well, come on, Bird Dog.
Where are you going?
Back to the office. I've got a newspaper. Clay, one bodyguard at a time's enough.
Yeah? So, you know, it's a real night, wouldn't you, Fred?
All right, let's go.
Hollister. Well, hello, Hollister. How's the fair city of Tombstone? Quiet, I hope?
It has been lately. Now that you and Regan are in town, I'm looking for change.
Oh, you've got Stu and me all wrong.
Oh? You know, sooner or later, you're going to make a mistake. I'll wait.
Well, good for you. Nice talking to you, Hollister.
Sir. Afternoon, Clay.
Well?
I don't think there's any mail for you, but I'll...
No, I want some information.
Glad to be of help.
A couple of minutes ago, a little fat fella, always smiling, picked up a letter. I want to know who sent it and from where.
Wish I could tell you, Clay.
Look, Will, this could be important. It could help to save a man's life. You do know who sent it, don't you?
Matter of fact, I do. Was mailed right here at the post office this morning. This is confidential, remember? After all, he put a stamp on it, makes it official mail.
You trust me, Will?
Martin Ramsey left it. It was addressed to a man named Whit Purcell, the little fat man you spoke of. Ramsey told me he'd be by to pick it up.
Oh, thanks, Will.
Confidential, remember? A postal clerk is sort of like a doctor about these things.
Well, Doc, let's hope you just saved a life.
There must be some mistake.
The letter was sent by Ramsey and picked up by Purcell. The connection's obvious.
I hardly know Ramsey. I haven't spoken to Ramsey 3 times in my life. Now, why would he want me killed?
What do you know about him?
Not too much. He bought the Salter Ranch. He's a quiet man, keeps to himself. Doing very well, so I've heard.
Well, think back. Maybe you can place him.
Clay, like I said before, a newspaper editor makes a great many enemies.
Yeah. Maybe somebody you exposed in the newspaper and sent to jail. A man you had a fight with.
Sent to jail. Martin Connors, he was a lawyer. I helped send him to prison for embezzlement when I was working on a paper in St. Louis. It couldn't be. Connors didn't look a thing like Ramsey.
Well, how long ago was that?
A little over 10 years, I guess.
Well, 10 years in a prison term can change a man considerably.
Well, without his beard, younger, maybe 20 pounds lighter, it's possible.
Well, Martin Ramsey or Martin Connors doesn't make much difference. The important thing is we know who hired Regan and Purcell.
Well, frankly, I don't feel much better off. I've still got a loaded gun at my head.
I wonder how this would look on me.
Well, this is a fine time to be talking about haberdashery.
You know what they say, clothes make the man. Hey, that's pretty good. I think I'll order one from Chicago.
Look, if it'll get your mind back to the problem, you can have the hat. You can have the coat, too, if it's any help.
Well, thanks. I think it will. They are about the same size in the chest. Sleeves are a little short, though. How's it look?
Like a newspaper editor who's about to be shot.
Good. Let's hope that Regan thinks the same way.
Oh, now, wait, Clay. I don't want you taking my bullet.
Harris, I don't want either one of us to take a bullet. But shooting's my job. Yours is writing obituaries, remember? Here's what I want you and Fred to do.
Will you stop worrying? Regan knows his business. There's no substitute for experience. There he is now. I guess you owe us $1,000, Mr. Ramsey.
Evening, Mr. Ramsey. Happened to be in the neighborhood, so Fred and I thought we'd drop in on you for a while. Well, Mr. Purcell, this is a surprise.
Nice seeing you again. Maybe we can finish up that talk we were going to have.
Oh, a lot of things are going to be finished up before this night's over. It never occurred to me before, Mr. Ramsey, but you look a great deal like a man I used to know in St. Louis. A fellow by the name of Connors.
Oh? I don't think I ever heard of him.
I didn't think you had.
Well, Gentlemen, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment in town.
Sit down, Mr. Purcell. And you too, Ramsey. Sit down. We have some more company coming. I think we should all be here to greet them.
Clybourne.
Walking alone in the dark can be dangerous. Didn't anybody ever tell you that? Scared? You should be. Because we're finishing up what we started in the bar. I see your arm this time. Make your move.
This time you have the privilege. Now earn your money.
Well, you didn't earn it.
Hollister. Yeah, looks like you'll live a long time. But you won't need this in prison. Well, let's get that shoulder doctored up. You and I are going visiting. Wondering who it is, Mr. Purcell? I was getting worried. Yeah, I was a little worried, too. You're both under arrest.
On what charge?
Conspiracy to commit murder.
Well, it takes proof to convict a man, Sheriff. I don't think you have any.
Oh?
Well, some men just don't like to sit in prison alone. Regan did a lot of talking. Brad? All right, Ramsey, you too.
You are Martin Connors, aren't you? Why did you want to have me killed?
Well, I was afraid you'd recognize me.
As far as I'm concerned, you'd paid for your crime. You went to prison. I had no reason to expose you.
You mean you didn't know I'd escaped?
We do now. Let's go.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory. November 1, 1881.
How long you figure, Tombstone?
Half day, maybe. Blink when I head to check. Just can't wait to blow the dust out of you, son.
After 6 weeks of this, you're right.
Yeah, just don't forget it's only a stopover. You save your head of steam till we get this herd to the fort. Fill our Army contract.
Sure, Bob, anything you say. Just a little bit of steam in Tombstone.
About 10 miles to go, Sam. Yep. Can't be any too close for Tully. How's he holding up? Like a Brewster should. This drive will simmer him a little low. He's sure looking forward to treeing Tombstone.
So am I, Sam. So am I.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone territory.
The afternoon of November 1, 1881. Sam Brewster and his trail drivers finally bedded the herd and rode for Tombstone.
Come on, baby. Come on, Whitey. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
I don't relish your job today, Clay. Not with Brewster's crew.
Oh, Sam Brewster's been in town before. Charlie and I always manage to keep him in line.
There's always a first time. It's too bad there isn't a special street somewhere off in the desert just for cowhands coming in off a long drive. Might save a lot of wear and tear on a town.
Yeah, but I don't think the business interests in Tombstone would appreciate it.
Looks like it's time for you to start protecting their interests.
All right. See you around.
Have your boys check the guns. Don't want to get anybody hurt. And the town's yours.
Now, boys, let's do what the man says.
I don't go naked for nobody.
Right out the way you came in.
Whoever heard of no guns in a town?
You're a new face, mister, so I give it to you straight. When you look like trouble, you check your guns, and you look like trouble. So step down and check your hardware.
Check 'em, boys. We're wasting time.
Hey, looks like somebody's finally gonna get you to take off them guns.
There's more than one place to carry a gun. Come on.
Looks like we almost had trouble.
Early yet, Mr. Clyburn. Early. Simmer down, boy. You're not going anywhere. Oh, things quiet, Charlie?
Kinda. Just saw Sam Brewster sending 2 wagon loads of supplies out to his camp. He and his boys sure spread cash when they come in.
So long as that's all they spread. I figured things were getting too quiet.
All right, buddy, fight's over.
It's about time you showed up, Sheriff. Look at the place.
You all right, Tully?
Yeah. What about the damages you did?
What about it, Sam? Your boys play kind of rough.
Okay, Hollister, my crew's wrecked better places than this, and I've always paid up. What covers it?
Oh, I'd say about 300. Including the 2 holes I put in the ceiling. Pay them off and then get your boys out of town. They've had their fun.
Big talk when you've got the guns.
Could be, mister, but that's the way it is. Pay up and move out.
Let's get out of this town.
Remember the name, lawman. Wink Thompson. Maybe someday I'll be caught on the hand.
Make sure you can handle it if you do.
Sure glad to get rid of them.
Paperwork. You better get with it.
I'll make the rounds for you.
Thanks, Charlie.
Hey, Link. Where's Tully?
Beats me. I thought he was holding up the rear.
I'll go back.
Better ride along with you. There might be trouble.
No, we're too short-handed as it is. May as well get the herd moving. It's cooling off and get some miles on them. No loss of weight.
You're the boss.
Tully and I'll catch up.
I sure would like to run into that sheriff again.
I hope we don't run into any Indians. Gotta get these cows to the fort.
And then?
Tombstone, maybe. No herd to worry about.
I don't like it, boss. Just sitting there waiting. I don't like it.
This money's as good as anybody else's.
Sheriff ain't gonna like it either.
Maybe that's who he's waiting for. be any skin off my nose.
Hey, Otis. Take it easy, Brewster. One fight a night's enough.
Not in my book. Not when somebody's holding my hands in the first one.
That was an accident, kid. Come on, step up to the bar.
I don't drink with a man that's got a yellow streak in him.
You don't mean that. You've been celebrating.
So now a Texan can't even celebrate a little, huh?
I better find Hollister, huh?
Yeah.
There, maybe you can use that for drinking.
Better get out of here, Brewster. Hey, Ted.
Yeah, Mr. Radcliffe.
Nobody moves. I still got a little unfinished business here.
It's finished now, Brewster.
Somebody get a doctor.
We'll get him over to Doc Cunningham.
Who did it?
Easy, Sam. He pulled a hidden gun. Charlie here had to shoot him.
That's right, Brewster. It was self-defense.
How is he? That's tough to say. That slug's gonna have to come out first.
Call a doctor. I'll get one of my own.
Easy, Sam. Charlie, get him over to Cunningham's. Can somebody help him?
I'll help him.
You can't do any good over there, Sam. The doc knows his job.
Dr. Cunningham's the best in the territory, Mr. Brewster.
He better be the best in the territory, Hollister.
He is.
Because if my boy dies, I'll take this town apart to get that deputy.
Wait a minute. He can't do that. It was self-defense.
You don't know what you're saying, Sam. These are witnesses.
You get this straight, Hollister. All of you. If my boy dies, my whole crew's coming back. And nobody checks our guns.
That's a real quick-tempered man.
I don't want any trouble out of you, Brocious. Not today.
Trouble? Me?
Why don't you get back to Galeyville with your own crowd of thugs?
Oh, things are getting a little tame up there.
Yeah? Well, just stay in line.
I have to. Curly Bill Brocious without a gun.
Which is why I made you check it.
Well, you know I don't start no trouble. I finished a little in my time.
Is Brewster just talking? Or did he mean what he said?
His kind don't talk just to be heard. I got an idea you'll have.
November 2, 1881. Tully Brewster lingered between life and death. Sam Brewster had ridden out of town, but his grim warning stayed behind.
How's young Brewster?
He's dead.
Looks as if we're in for it. All of us.
November 5, 1881. A sudden fear gripped Tombstone. The righteous element was doing an about-face.
Now, it's like I'm telling you. Brewster has always brought a lot of business to this town, and I say, let's get rid of Charlie Riggs.
What are you really worried about, Fred? Your store? Or let's be honest, your skins if you have to back up your own law.
And so that's the way I see it. Why should we stick our noses out to protect the deputy sheriff? What's so funny?
Well, I was just thinking how much better you'd like it if Clay Hollister was in that deputy's boots right now.
The town's split wide open.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what do you intend to do?
I'll be around.
That's all I wanted to know. That's my lead for the paper.
Oh, pardon me, Mr.
Sure, Charlie.
The mayor wants to see you over in his store.
May as well get it over with.
Look, Clay, if this is what they want...
Keep it, Charlie. You're my appointment, not theirs.
You won't find a better piece of equipment. Excuse me, I have some official business to do. I'll be with you in a minute. Clay,
Don't apologize, Fred. Just get to the point.
Clay, you know how it is. Ever since that boy died, everybody's been thinking
Thinking what, Fred? You ought to get rid of Charlie?
Well, if we do, maybe Brewster won't tear up the town, huh? Now, Clay, most of us have families.
And that's why Tombstone wanted law and order. Isn't that what my office calls for, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, Clay.
Let me tell you something. As long as I wear this badge, Charlie Riggs stays as my deputy.
Now, look, Clay, all we want...
It doesn't matter what you want. Sam Brewster's calling the shots this trip.
What's on your mind, Radcliffe?
A couple of us boys been thinking things over. We want you to get rid of your deputy.
Well, I'll say this for you. At least you come right out with it. Let me tell you something. A town that won't fight for itself isn't worth fighting for.
Tell us something else, Hollister. If you feel that way, why bother making it your fight at all?
Well, you probably wouldn't understand this, Mr. Radcliffe, but I don't run from trouble.
There goes a man, Radcliffe.
As the days clocked off, the town showed its fear more and more. Tombstone wasn't as tough as it thought it was. Not yet, anyway. November 16, 1881, saw Link Thompson ride into town to get the word. And the word was on its way to Sam Brewster.
How far behind do you think Brewster is?
Couple of days, Charlie. No more.
There's only one way to handle this, Clay.
Yeah, Charlie?
Tombstone's scared, Clay. I've never seen him like this.
Oh, I've never had to face anything like this before. You were saying there's a way, Charlie?
The way I look at it, Link Thompson's the key.
Thompson?
Yeah, he was almost smiling when he rode out of here. Smelled a big gunfight.
If I stop him, Brewster won't ride in. You know that.
Oh, whoa.
Well, I think you're crossing the wrong stream. Brewster's running the show.
Well, maybe, maybe not. Here's a partial rundown on Mr. Link Thompson. Some of the peace officers I wired came back with answers.
Well, judging from these, he's as mean as he talks.
Let's just say he's a killer.
Well, I could tell he was a tough old lion, but this...
We're wasting time, Clay. It's my job. I'm going after Thompson.
Oh, and catch a rifle bullet. Look, Charlie, be smart. Don't you realize that Link isn't going to let you close enough to catch him before he gets the news back to Brewster? He's just aching for a brawl.
Are you trying to say that Brewster would back down if it weren't for his gunslinger?
Well, knowing Sam, I doubt it.
Well, then I don't understand.
But anyway, Link will keep Sam so needled that even if we had a chance to reason with him, we can't now.
Well, then Charlie's right. You should have... Well, what about these?
Well, the only problem with that is they've never been able to prove that it wasn't self-defense.
Where we were.
That's right, Harris.
Harris, you've got to do something about Hollister. He'll listen to you. We don't want Brewster's kind of trouble around here.
That's right, Harris. It's too bad you two won't face the real issue.
You want to see killings in this town? Whose side are you on, anyway?
I'm for Tombstone. That's the side the epitaph's on. I'll write the story either way. This town can hold its head high or down in the dust. The answer's up to you.
Hollister. I just got word from one of my boys riding through from Galeyville. Sam Brewster's on his way in.
Oh?
Said he saw him a couple miles behind him, coming in with his men.
What's your interest in this, Brocious?
Oh, no interest. Just sitting and watching. Having a little trouble running the town, Sheriff?
Don't you make any. May as well meet him outside of town. There's no point in having it happen on the streets.
I'm with you there.
You're staying right here.
What are you talking about? All this is my fault.
None of it is your fault. You are enforcing the law. Look, Charlie, your being there just guarantee a shooting.
Yeah, but look.
You're staying here. It's an order.
If you'll wait a minute, I'll get a horse.
Mr. Clyburn, if you were as good with the rifle as you are with the printing press, it'd be a pleasure, but thanks just the same. Anybody else want to ride along?
I do, Sheriff. I guess there ain't no argument about how I can use one of these now, is there?
None whatsoever. There's your horse.
Curly Bill Brocious riding with the law.
This town ought to feel real proud of itself.
I don't see Charlie riding.
I guess the sheriff figures there's no sense asking for a shooting. Anyway, it'll take a lot of guns if the play starts. How about it?
As far as you go, Sam.
You know better than that?
No sense talking. Let's give them what they gave your boy.
Deal your own hands, Sam. Nobody has to talk for you.
I want that deputy. We're riding in.
Into this?
What good are those?
All right, boys, we're riding through.
Take a good look, Sam.
Looks like I forgot one thing, Hollister. You can't fight a town.
You called it. Now turn around and ride out. And take that with you. Get him patched up. funny thing about people. Comes to a showdown, they stick together.
Someone once said it much better than we can.
What's that?
Wars make strange bedfellows. That's the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory, November 7, 1881. The end of a murder trial. Sam Edwards, convicted of armed robbery and murder, was sentenced to death by hanging.
He's gonna hang in the morning, Clay.
Lock him up. And take his belt.
Okay. Mind if I talk to your prisoner?
Not if he doesn't. You carrying any weapons?
Just my pencil.
Well, I don't guess Edwards can write his way out of jail.
Edwards?
What do you want?
I'm Harris Clyburn, editor of the Epitaph.
I robbed the man. He pulled a gun and I shot him. 3 witnesses saw it and they're gonna string me up in the morning. That's it. That's the whole story, newsman.
Just like that. Any regrets?
Yeah. I regret they caught me.
I want to see my brother.
All right. Put your gun belt on the table.
Now get out of here.
Who's that?
Newspaper editor.
What do you want?
Story of my life. Never mind him.
I stopped by to tell you not to worry.
Not to worry. They're gonna string me up in the morning and you're telling me not to worry.
Just shut up and get some sleep tonight.
John, I want to sleep tomorrow night.
Just don't worry. I'll take my gun.
Short visit, Mr. Edwards.
Well, I've got a deadline to meet, Mr. Newsman. And
Don't write the obituary yet.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die. Tombstone territory. November 8, 1881. Violence was not uncommon in Tombstone, but it wasn't every day a man was hanged. And many of the citizens were up earlier than usual.
And he ordered twice as big a breakfast as the two of us put together.
Maybe he's just putting on an act.
If it's an act, it's a good one. He finished every bite of it.
Yeah. Something tells me that Sam Edwards doesn't think he's gonna hang.
Neither does his brother.
All right, Clint, bring him out.
Time to go, Sam. Hey, you want this?
What did you think I was gonna do, Sheriff? Hang myself?
Put the cuffs on him, Clint. Goodbye, Edwards.
I don't like goodbyes.
Hold it right there.
I've come for my brother. You better listen close, lawman. This cord on my boot, it goes to a spring, hooked to the trigger of a loaded rifle. Now, the rifle is aimed dead center at a full box of dynamite. You shoot me, my leg will relax. This town of Tombstone will be just one big hole in the ground.
Sort of looks like a standoff, don't it? I can't shoot you. You can't take Sam.
We got no standoff. Hey, you! Cut him loose. Send him down here, quick! Guess he didn't hear me. Cut him loose, quick.
I'll just take this.
He's got a dead man switch triggered to a case of dynamite, Clay.
That's not all I've got, Sheriff. Sam, throw back that cover. Oh, he's not dead, Sheriff. He won't do me no good dead. Lift him up, Sam. Take off the gag. Whatever you have to do, Clay.
No, Harris, it isn't just you. There really is dynamite in that box. It'd blow up the whole town. And you and Sam.
Sam was gonna die anyway. I just shot your hangman. There's not much difference between hanging and blowing up. You die both ways. One's just noisier.
There are things worse than hanging or blowing up, Edwards. I'm gonna be following you.
Yeah. You do that, Sheriff. And take your time. We got a long way to go. I told you not to worry.
That's what you told me.
November 8, 1881. Clay Hollister decided on a plan of action. He was determined to find a way to capture the Edwards brothers.
Quint, give me your shirt. I want you to take 2 men and follow that wagon. I want John Edwards to think that I'm one of you. So stay in plain sight and out of rifle range. And don't you fire at them. If Edwards relaxes that leg, that dynamite will blow.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know for sure. But sooner or later, they're gonna have to separate themselves from that dynamite. And I'm gonna be there when they do.
That sheriff's following, all right. He's got 2 men with him. But he's keeping his distance.
Yep. Hey, let's get that thing unhooked. You can't keep your leg like that forever.
Now, relax. I'm running this. If I weren't, you'd be dead now. You try that again and I'll kill you.
I have a feeling that's what you have in mind anyway.
They're getting a little closer. See if you can get one of them. The middle one.
They're not close enough to hit.
They'll stay on your heels.
I hope so. I sure hope so. I'm counting on that.
I don't know what you have in mind, but Hollister won't give up.
He can follow us forever, and that's a long time.
Not in your case, Sam. Or yours.
Whoa! Oh!
Now what?
Sam, reach down and take hold of the cord. Hurry!
Why?
Quick, just take the cord. Now keep the tension on it. You got it?
Yeah?
Oh, man. I had a cramp in my foot.
Anybody hurt? No, I think they were just measuring distance, Clay. Keep dogging them. We'll get our chance.
Right. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Hey, can't you miss some of those bumps? You drive like we're carrying a sack of wheat.
The bump won't hurt that stuff. The weather's too cold. Besides, we don't have much further to go. We're almost there. If we get by this, we're free and clear and on our way to Durango. Wolf.
What's the matter?
I just told this newspaper man where we're headed. You know, you're running into a lot of hard luck.
Well, we can go somewhere else, John.
After we make this turn up here, we're gonna stop and unload. Make sure that posse keeps its distance. Sam, the other end of this tunnel should be 2 horses, saddles, and some grub. Go see if they're there.
Everything's there.
Sure. I planned it. Stand up. Okay, Sam. Don't move until I tell you to. Reach in the back there. Move the dynamite away from the rifle. Okay, after I'm down, take him about 10 feet inside the tunnel. Use him as a shield. Okay, go ahead. Get moving. Would have worked just fine. Hold it. These are fused for 10 seconds. Get the horses. When they're ready, call me.
What are you going to do with him?
I think I can answer that.
We're not going to do anything with him. The dynamite is.
John, let's go!
I'm going to have to leave you. After all this trouble, I'd be ashamed to blow myself up, too.
Yeah. A real shame.
Edwards!
Don't count on your dynamite.
All right, Edwards. You caused a lot of people a lot of trouble. Now let's see if you can take some of it.
Okay. Come on, Sheriff.
Harris?
Quint? Harris, in here. They went out this tunnel.
Another entrance?
Yeah.
Clay! Don't! You'll kill him!
Yeah. I wouldn't want him to miss his hanging.
Bert, take this out and blow it up with a rifle shot.
Clay, what happened to that hangman?
He's dead. Looks like we'll have to get another one real quick.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, to Tombstone territory.
April 12, 1882. A few miles from Tombstone, Arizona Territory. It was also a few minutes from murder.
She's coming.
I'll cover you.
You'll do what?
I'll tend to the horses.
Now get out of sight.
The box. Then keep your hands on those reins. You inside. Get out here. I want everything that folds, ticks, or shines. I said everything, including that book.
I'm a journalist. These are my notes. They can't be of any value to you.
I don't want no stories. Just hand it over.
A writer is a man of great curiosity. Might I ask you a question?
Ask it.
When you spend this for whiskey, does it taste of blood?
Any other questions? All right, climb up.
I want to see dust all the way to Tombstone.
Yeah, Robin, yeah.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened in the town too tough to die. Tombstone territory.
Didn't you get a good look at him, Dan?
No, he was wearing a mask. I saw his gun, though. He shot the guard down quicker than you could spit and say howdy.
Yeah. All right, folks. Thanks very much for the information.
You're not going after him alone, are you, Clay? He's a killer.
I'm not alone.
You have to pound that gun into my brain?
It was your idea, mister, so you could write about holdups and outlaws.
All right. Here. As agreed, your fee.
Better than we agreed. You got a killing. That guard should cost you extra.
There it is, Sam.
Crack it open.
Busted flush, Sam. It's almost empty. Oh! Sam, you're leaking pretty bad.
Yeah. Too fast to travel. I'll need some clean wrappings and medicine.
Well, I'll go to Tombstone and get them. They don't know me there.
I'll go with you. I want to see how the law works on a stage holdup.
Go ahead. You'll like Tombstone. Smoky town. Most every night there's a killing.
Sure we can trust him, Sam.
Yeah. 'Cause he knows dead men don't write no books. And just take one horse. Like you just found him half dead and picked him up.
Let's go. Rider coming.
Sheriff, I saw a flash of his badge.
Get down and lead the horse. I'll do the talking.
Oh. You fellas mind telling me who you are?
My name is Pell, Sheriff. J. Pell from Philadelphia.
You the rider that was pistol whipped after the stage holdup?
That's me. Oh, this is Tim Grannis. He happened along and picked me up out of the dirt. It was horrible, Sheriff, seeing a man shot down like that. I'd like to work closely with you on this case, if you'll allow me, sir. Give our readers back east a real-life picture of Western justice.
You were within arm's length of the killer. When I get back to the office, you come in and check over the wanted posters.
Certainly. Anything I can do to help.
Good enough.
Ride easy, Sheriff.
Here's the money for the stuff for Sam. I'll meet you in Lordsburg Sunday.
I need more money than that, friend.
I paid Sam in full.
This weed has been tumbling since it left Yuma prison. Time it had some fun. Played a little cards. I'm waiting, pal.
All right. Here. Sorry, Sheriff. None of these.
Well, thanks anyway.
But these are interesting. What we in the writing line call background material. Now, here's an example. Sam Crane, aged 42, wanted for the shooting of 14 men. That's more than most of your top guns. Do you know him, Sheriff?
Some.
Well, what was he like? I mean, 14 men. Did he have a fast gun? Maybe the fastest? How tough was he, really?
He was a killer. Likely still is. I understand he just broke out of Yuma prison with the help of his younger brother.
A real-life murderer. At large, out in those hills somewhere. I wish I could meet him.
Why?
The deadliness, the ruthlessness. That's the stuff legends are made of.
It's men with pens, not guns, that make legends, Mr. Pell.
That a compliment, Sheriff?
No, just a fact.
I suppose, Buffalo Bill, Calamity Jane aren't real people.
Bill Cody got famous for slaughtering cattle and wearing long hair. Poor old Calamity.
But they are famous.
For things they didn't do. What they're famous for never happened except in Ned Buntline's head. Little man with a sharp pen and an inkwell full of blood. Oh, Harris.
Hello, Clay.
If you want more complete information on Sam Crane, this is Harris Clyburn, editor of the Epitaph. Writer from back east, Harris, J. Pell.
How you doing, Mr. Pell?
Privilege, Clyburn. Certainly be obliged if you let me browse through your files.
Oh, anytime. Come on over now.
Oh, thank you.
Clay, I just dropped by to see if there was anything new on that stage holdup.
Oh, not a thing.
Anything else?
Nope. Town's got its head on a pillow.
Come outside, Ryder, man. I got a story for you.
Not now, Tim. I'm busy.
Don't pull any of your eastern airs on me.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Come on, Tim. Let's go. What's the matter with you? Lose your senses?
Listen, Ryder, I need money.
What for?
I don't like the way they play poker in this town. I've been cheated, skinned right down to the white meat, but I got some tricks of my own. All I need is some cash and chips.
What you need's your horse. Let's find him. This Hollister's a tough
Tough?
sheriff.
Him? Why, he don't know what a man and a gun can do together. Me and Sam,
Shut up,
we...
you fool. Now stay out of that office. Let's get out of town.
This boy giving you any trouble, Mr. Pell?
Trouble? Well, not at all, Sheriff. I guess I just didn't realize that out west here, when a man invites you to have a drink with him, you don't refuse.
That ain't half of what you don't realize. Sheriff, why don't you get your nose out of our business?
Now, cool off, Tim. I am indebted to you for helping me today. Here, have yourself some fun. I have an appointment with Mr. Clyburn.
That's mighty generous of you, Ryder, man. Back to your pipe and slippers, watchman.
See you later, Clay. Did you find what you're after?
No, I haven't found much I can use at all. Frankly, I'm surprised at your rather colorless reporting.
I'm running a newspaper, Mr. Pell, not a paint shop.
But Sam Crane's killed 14 men. He can't be the kind of cowardly shadow you've described. He's got to be a dangerous killer.
Oh, I didn't say he wasn't dangerous. Cholera, dynamite, and rattlesnakes are dangerous. Well, you mix them together and put boots on it, you got Sam Crane.
But it must take courage for Crane to kill.
Courage? It doesn't take courage to kill. It takes courage to avoid a killing.
Like your sheriff. Tell me this. Has anyone ever done a story on Clay Hollister's life for the Eastern papers?
Never?
How do his gunfights stack up against Crane's? Just how many men has he killed?
Mr. Pell, that's a piece of arithmetic you don't do around here. Not if you're Hollister's friend.
What was that?
You wanted to see him splashing on the local color? Come on.
What's the matter, Tin Horn? Won't you fight for your money?
I haven't got a gun.
Well, I never saw a gambler yet that didn't carry a gun. Somebody's taken him to some hardware.
What's the matter? You all yellow? I heard that Tombstone was as wild as a half-skinned grizzly.
You better put up the gun, cowboy.
Well, if it ain't the sheriff.
Put up the gun or I'll jail you.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you can't climb over bullets.
The afternoon of April 12, 1882. The one killing Jay Pellett witnessed was not enough for the story he wanted to write. He was determined to do something about it.
Sheriff?
Hello, Mr. Pell.
Sarah?
You want to talk to your friend?
Yes, I do want to talk to him.
Go ahead.
That was a brave thing you did, Sheriff. But he's just a green kid. Would you walk up to a real hard case the same way? Say, a man like Sam Crane?
Well, maybe not just the same way.
You gotta get me out of here somehow. I'm tired of scrubbing up these jail floors.
Take it easy. You're only going to be here for a couple of days.
Couple of days. Look, pal, you gotta get that medicine to Sam.
How? I don't know these hills. I could never find that cabin again.
Yes, you can. Go out the Benson Road about 5 miles. Up the big draw till you get to the foot of the hills. You'll see it.
Where's your horse?
Back at the granary. I got some food and medicine in a saddlebag. Hurry up, Sam. May need it bad by now.
What'll I tell Sam? You got thrown in jail?
No. Tell him my horse fell and I jerked my knee loose. And I'll meet you in Lordsburg on Sunday.
It's a pretty big jail. You may not get it all scrubbed up by Sunday.
How is he? Breathing blood and thunder?
I've seen more thunder come from a baby and a rattle. Sheriff, how'd you like to have enough money to own this town? And the mountains around it?
What's on your mind, Mr. Pell?
Suppose I could find out where Sam Crane is.
You've got a notion where he is?
Right where. He's hiding at the end of the rainbow.
What are you getting at?
Just this. I want to be at the end of that rainbow when you get there, in a front row seat. Sheriff, if I could find out where Crane is, I'd trade that information. If you let me watch the killing.
Who's killing? His or mine?
His. I was going to write a series of articles about Sam Crane. But now I've found a man that's worth a book. You. You let me in on the Crane killing, and I'll have what I need to make you the next national hero.
Me?
I guarantee it. Lecture tours, star of your show, circus, travel abroad, audiences with royalty. You can become a legend, Hollister.
Stop right there, Mr. Pell. Leave me alone to finish my supper.
Maybe you didn't hear me right. Now listen.
I heard you. And you heard me. Get out.
Where's Kirby? How come you found your way back here?
You're okay, Sam? Wound healing?
Yeah, I dug the bullet out with my knife. So where's the boy?
That's what I rode out to tell you, Sam. Kirby told me the way. That tin-horn sheriff jailed him.
The law got Kirby? What for?
Hollister claimed he was cheating at poker. He gun-whipped him, Sam. Beat him half to death and ran him in.
Served him right, brainless kid. Pell, did he talk too much?
I hate to say it, Sam. I'm afraid he did. At least enough for the sheriff to guess he knew something about the stage holdup.
I knew it. I knew someday that kid in his mouth.
The sheriff said he was going to keep him locked up until he told everything. Do you think he'll really talk, Sam?
Like a coyote under the full moon. You know the layout of that Tombstone jail?
Oh, yeah.
And you want to see a real shootout? You want a dead sheriff for supper?
Sam, you get away with this. You kill that sheriff and spring your brother, and I'll make them forget Hardin and Tom Horn. I'll make you as big as Jesse James or Billy the Kid.
That was just big enough to fit in a pine box. Come on, let's mount up.
Time to go to work. After you get all this licked down nice, Quint here will find some more house cleaning for you in the office.
I'd start waving them up. Harris, you tied the horse behind the jail?
Yeah. And the boy was watching. I could see him through the bars.
Good.
What makes you think he'll make a break for it?
Hunch?
Well, why do you want him to?
Boy rode into town after the stagecoach robbery with Pell. And now Pell just can't stop talking about Sam Crane. They might have some information about where Crane's hiding.
You think Crane held up that stage?
Whoever did it's carrying around some lead from the guard's gun. Check the boy's saddlebags. He just bought a bottle full of medicine for washing out wounds and a pair of long-nosed pliers. Pretty odd buying for a drifter, wouldn't you say?
Well, why didn't you have me stake out his own horse instead of that other?
Because Pell ran off with it. Medicine, pliers, and all. Quint reported it. We couldn't trail him.
Well, let's hope he takes the bait.
Yeah. Quint's all primed. He'll drop like a rock. We better wait inside. He might see us here.
Well, I guess I can start setting type.
You better wait and see how the story ends.
Rider coming. Take cover. It's Kirby. Kirby!
Sam, you're all right. You're riding.
Yeah. How come you are?
Well, I broke out. That sheriff had me swapping floors. I saw a horse tied out back, and I broke.
Swamping floors? You don't look beat up. Kirby, how much did you tell him?
I didn't tell him nothing.
Pell here says that sheriff beat your brains out, and you started blabbing.
He hit me once, but I didn't tell him nothing.
Remember, I'm a writer. I color up the facts some.
Enough to send me straight into that sheriff's guns, trying to shoot my brother out of the Tombstone jail.
Now, you're being melodramatic.
Him and me both, mister, and you're right in the middle, not off to one side, taking notes. Sam, him and that sheriff were so close they could have been wearing the same hat.
You came west looking for something to write. You just found it. Your death warrant.
No, Sam, I swear it. I'll make you famous and rich. Don't shoot me.
There's lots of ways to kill snakes. Shooting's one of them.
It's Hollister. Don't shoot. You'll warn him.
Get behind those rocks. Go crossfire him.
Drop it. Sam, shoot! The boys quit, Crane. Hold your fire. Come in alive.
I know you changed your mind, Hollister. You're on your way. I'll make you a fortune. Dirty, what a... You and your blowhard brother. Coyotes. Coyotes kill sheep. Takes a man to walk into 2 guns and kill. A man like this.
So you finally got your story, huh?
Today, in the parched hills near Tombstone, I watched a killer die. Sam Crane, the Southwest's deadliest outlaw.
Sam Crane, a coward who killed for greed and out of ignorance.
Well, we've got 2 writers around here.
And then changed the part about coyotes. Coyotes are smart, like this one here. He decided to talk rather than hang.
You mean about his brother's killings?
Mm-hmm. Especially the last one, where Sam killed a stage guard for a fee paid by a writer gathering information on Western outlaws.
That's a lie.
You paid. And you'll finish paying with 10 years of your life for conspiracy to commit murder. In Yuma prison, you'll meet most of the outlaws in the territory. You can write their stories.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, to Tombstone territory.
The outskirts of Tombstone, Arizona Territory. The West has been a haven for all kinds of people, the misfits, the wanderers, and the nonconformists. Some burned with a unique faith that they moved under the special favor of the Creator, and that he would provide them with their haven of plenty.
Tabitha. Oh.
What's the matter? What happened?
Don't tell Elias, Simon. Please, Sister Mary, don't tell him. He'll be displeased with me.
But he should know.
Sister, the baby. It's near your time. Not yet. Not yet.
Tabitha.
I'll be fine, Elias. I'll be fine. But she just took a spell from the heat.
We've reached the end of our journey. This place shall be our land of plenty.
The Lord be praised.
Yes, let us thank him for leading us through the wilderness, for helping us to persevere where others have failed. Let us pray.
But what about Ben? He went after the sheep and he hasn't come back yet.
Your brother can pray his thanks when he comes. We will pray ours now. Oh, Lord, we thank you.
actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die. May 10, 1881. The newcomers received their welcome.
This yours?
Ben.
June 1881. The small town of Osage, north of Tombstone, Arizona Territory.
Kind of a quiet town, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's so still.
There's not a soul in sight. Harris, you try the barber shop. I'm gonna check the saloon.
Nobody in there either. Still hot.
Clay. I wonder where they all went. Why?
Apaches, maybe.
No.
But Chief Natazi and his marauders are on the loose again.
Yeah, but if Apaches had hit this town, you'd know about it.
Well, something sure scared the people off.
Either there's been a...
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
June 14, 1881. The sheriff of Tombstone and I swung through the small town of Osage on our way back from Fort Bowie to find it empty and deserted. Except for a mysterious sniper.
Looks like there's at least one citizen left in town.
Across the street, upstairs.
It's no use. They'll burn this place to the ground.
You just let them walk through that door. Come on, you murderers!
We got no quarrel with you unless you force it.
Did Hicks send you two on ahead?
I'm the sheriff of Tombstone. The man with me is Harris Clyburn, the editor of the Epitaph.
You prove you're a sheriff. Figure it might be a trick.
Hicks's raiders don't play no games like that.
Come in.
That why you shot at us? Thought we were raiders.
They're coming. They're coming to town today.
I thought that bunch operated only in Texas.
It's getting thin pickings for them there.
Hicks put together a ragtag group of soldiers after the Civil War.
They've been riding and raiding ever since. We got warning they were coming. Folks decided the best course was to evacuate.
Well, didn't they know the Apaches are out again?
Nothing else they could do. There's not enough gun hands in this town to stop those cutthroats and risk our women.
How come you two stayed behind?
Ned's sick. It's his heart. The doc said if we was to move him, he wouldn't make it.
Well, you're not sick.
Ned's my brother. The doc went with the rest of them.
Harris, I better go down to the telegraph office. See if I can get Doc Cunningham over here from Tombstone.
He'll have to hurry.
For the both of you. Oh, and listen. If Hicks and his men get in here before I get back, don't make a sound.
You mean put up no fight at all?
We wouldn't stand a chance against them the way things are. I want Hicks to find Osage deserted, a ghost town. Be no experience for him. Want to see what he does.
Oh, I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
Clay Hollister discovered that the telegraph wires to Osage had been cut, cutting off the only connection with the outside world.
Come on out, you desert rats.
Wonder where they all are.
Hiding in their holes.
How'd they know we was coming?
Who says they did? All right, boys, flush them out.
It's empty.
This time of day?
The way it looks, there's nobody in this whole town. They must have been tipped off.
Joe Parsons.
Said he was going home, said he couldn't stand it no more. But he knew he was coming here.
Yeah, he knew. Joe Parsons. Maybe we'll meet up again.
So the whole town ran for it.
Bunch of cowards.
Well, Hicks, I guess you can't blame him.
That's enough, Sheldon. You're beginning to think like Parsons.
I'm thinking about the others we've lost. The ones that have been dying from hunger, from fever, and from gunshot wounds. The ones that have been rotting to death, just plain rotting to death. Driven out of Texas to this.
Now, look.
Hicks, I took all the money out of the bank. Vault's lying open, clean empty. Took all the purty gals, too.
What do we do now, Hicks?
Pick up that trail and go after them. They were scared enough to run. There won't be much fight left in them.
I'm going to find Hollister.
Get your hands up, Lawman. Where'd you come from?
Out of the woodwork?
Y'all never figured he'd leave a couple of us here, did you?
You're gonna find out.
Drop your guns!
He shot at the right man this time.
And didn't miss.
Well, what now?
We're gonna go catch Hicks.
Well, you figure the two of us can take what's left of that gang?
Well, he doesn't know there are just two of us. Besides, I'll figure out something when I get a look at the terrain.
afternoon of June 14, 1881. In the windswept foothills of the Cabezas Mountains, Hicks's raiders had overtaken the fleeing townspeople and cut out the prizes they were after.
What are you stopping for?
There's a tug coming loose. Here, hold it.
Hicks, why are we going back to that town?
He's getting us the money he hid. Aren't you, Mr. Banker?
You let the women go, then?
That's a chance you'll have to take.
All right, that takes care of it.
Clay Hollister thought we had lost the trail. It was windy, wild Indian country unknown to either of us.
Them all right.
Yep.
You said you'd decide what to do when you saw the terrain. How's it look to you?
Like do?
It better do. There's quite a few of them.
Well, maybe we can outthink him. Choosing the battlefield is quite an advantage in a fight. Harris, run the horses up in those rocks.
You mean you want them in plain sight?
That's right. Listen. Every time you hear me shoot my gun, you let go with yours, right?
You're the general.
What's the matter?
I think I saw some horses up there moving.
Indians?
Might be. I hear say the chief Nataji and these renegades have been raiding.
He wouldn't want us. We're both in the same kind of business, except we work opposite sides of the street. Posse.
Telegraph wires are down. How would a posse know we were here?
How would the whole town of Osage know we were coming?
Looks like Joe Parsons double-crossing us good.
You gonna drop him, Hicks?
How many you figure are?
No, tell him.
You hear me, Hicks?
Everybody get in the wagon. We're going through that.
Get the women and the old man up front. If they start throwing anything at us, it'll get them first.
Wait a minute.
I'm not taking any more arguments from you, Shelton.
We're gonna fight like men, like soldiers, or we won't fight at all.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Now listen to me. Is there anything left inside of any of us? We come from the South. We knew what we were fighting for, and we didn't ask the women to do our dying for us either.
I'm thinking of asking you to do some dying, Shelton.
Hold it, Hicks. That man's right. The rest of you know he is.
Hold it. I'll shoot the first one that tries to climb down from that wagon. Now, Shelton.
Hicks! All right, I'm in charge now.
Ain't nobody aiming to oppose you.
All I can say is that we're not only outnumbered, but we're outmaneuvered no matter which way we turn. Anybody want to contradict that? The end's been coming for a long time, and there's only 4 of us left.
All right, toss your guns in the road.
You heard the man.
Harris!
Where's the rest of them?
Just 2 of us.
I don't know who you are, mister, but I don't cotton to a trick like that. Just remember, if I ever get the chance, I'm gonna kill you right where you stand.
Well, I'll try to see that you don't get the chance. Harris, pick up the guns, will you?
What about our families?
Well, do you know where your people were headed?
We know where they're hiding.
You think you can find them?
I sure can, Sheriff.
Take one of those horses and go tell them it's safe to come on home.
I'm on my way.
Oh, and send a doctor on ahead.
A couple of men in Osage need him pretty bad.
Late afternoon, June 14, 1881. The gamble had paid off, but there was still a scent of battle in the air.
Apaches.
Chief Natazi, marauders.
Can we make it to Osage?
No, that's what they want us to do, is run. Pull a wagon in there. They can't get behind us.
We knew we were hopelessly outnumbered. Clay Hollister had made a dangerous decision.
Come on, hurry up. Now get behind the wagon, quick. Harris, untie them and give them their guns.
Yeah, guess we have to.
You think they'll attack?
Well, what do you think?
We haven't got a chance.
About the same chance Hicks used to give people.
Wouldn't be us they want. They're after the women.
Sheriff, give me my gun back. I'll try to keep my promise to kill you.
You won't have a chance. You'll be too busy shooting Indians. Besides, I'll be behind you.
I'll take care of you later. Get back away.
Here they come.
They pick up renegades from other tribes. Try for the chief. He's all that's holding them together.
over?
No, ma'am. They'll be back. That's just the first skirmish to test us.
Oh, here they come again.
One of them got around him back. I'll get him.
Dead. Jack!
You think, Harris? We're nearly out of ammunition, Clay.
Yeah. And they know it. Next time they'll ride right over us.
Well, what do we do? Die here with a purpose, or die later?
The long day of June 14, 1881 was drawing to a close. It looked like it might be the last day for all of us.
Gotta get that chief. We get him and the rest of them will fold up and go. Well, gentlemen, let's go.
They're running for it.
No, I don't think so.
Won't they try again?
No, not Isaiah's dead.
Thanks to the last of Hicks's raiders.
And the last of the fighting Confederates.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.